ಅಲ್ಲ
Okay, sir.
Okay, good morning, students. So today we can start with that is a module number 4, that is annotations and JDBC. So what is annotations and what is JDBC? Anybody? What is annotations? What is annotations? It is a very simple things. Anyone? ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾರು ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
Comment.
ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್
Explanation.
What explanation? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ sir.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಕತೆ. Okay, what is JDBC?
The database connection, sir.
J means?
Java database
Java.
connectivity.
Okay. Then what is annotation? You don't know. Okay. So annotation is nothing but a basic data types or a metadata type or data about data. So this is, we can call it as a annotations. So this is the definitions. What is annotations? Annotations are the a metadata. Metadata means when we are declare a variable or when we are declare an object. So that object we can call it as a metadata. So metadata is nothing but an annotations. So annotations are a metadata, or we can also call it as a data about the data. So data can be described. So which type of data we can declare, and what is the value can assigning that particular data. So these are, we can call it as an annotations. And annotation means it is indicates that when we are declared, which one we can declare, that is an element. Element is nothing but a variable, or it may be a class, or it may be a field. So when you declare the element, it should be processed in some special way by the compiler, or it may be a development tools, or it may be during in the runtime. So this is, we can call it as an annotation. So annotation is a based on the development, is certainly one of the latest Java development trend. So annotation can also be applied to the several Java elements like package declaration, class, method, fields, constructor, variable, and etc. So this we can apply the annotations. And also the annotations can be decorate the programs with some of the additional informations. So in that case, we can also using the annotations. And when you're using the annotation, does not directly affect in your program semantic. There is no any of your program can be changed. Just it decorate the programs, and they can also affect the treatment by tools and also the libraries. And when can use the annotation, So we can read from. So it may be a source file, or it may be a class file, or any of the reflective files can be used as an annotations. So this is, we can call it as an annotations. So annotation means it is a metadata or a data about data. So it can be declared during the variable, and it can be processed in some of the special way when the compiler can execute, or a development tools can be execute, or we can also using the runtime durations. So this is, we can call it as an annotations. So next we can move to the where the annotations are mainly used for. So this annotation mainly used for, one is the information for the compiler. Compiler is nothing but an user. User means me. So this compiler can give the some of the information. That is the first point. And the second point, when during the execution or when we are doing the compiler time and development time processing. This is the second point. And the third point, it can be used as a runtime processing. So you can go by description about or explanation by what is the information for the compiler. So when you're using the annotations, so compiler uses this type of annotation to detect the errors or suppress the warning. So this is the information for the compiler. And the second one, that is the compiler time and development time processing. So when they are using this type of annotations, the information is processed by the annotation processor in order to produce a new source code and other files. Suppose in case I have to processing a one source code that can be produced to the new source code, or we can also using as an other files. The third one, that the runtime processing. So some annotations are scanned, means we can detail go by one at the running time by using the various techniques, and also by using the open source libraries. So during the runtime, I have to using some of the open source library functions, or the library syntax can be used to process that particular program can be executed. And we can apply annotation to a program's declarations of classes, fields, methods, and other programs elements. So we can read the annotation from the class files, source files, or at the runtime. So this is, we can mainly used for annotation in our programs. And Java annotation basics. So this is the basic knowledge when we are using the annotations. So basic Java annotations. So there are two things to be needed to be considered with annotations. The first point is annotation itself. The second point is annotation type. So these are the two things we need when we are applying the annotations in Java. So an annotations is a meta tag. Suppose in case I have using any scripting language, so we can using the annotation is a meta tag. That is the basic data type tag. That we can call it as a meta tag. So we will use this type of our code to give as the sum of the information. of that particular variable life. So annotation type is used for defining an annotations. So we will use it when we want to create our own custom annotation stack. So in that case, I have to using annotation type. And annotation type definitions takes an @ sign. When you declare the annotations, so before the name of the annotations, so you can specify the symbol @ sign, and it is followed by the any of the interface keyword and plus the annotations name. So this is very important point. When you declare the annotation, we can using the @ symbol and followed by the interface keyword plus the name of the annotations. On the other hand, an annotations takes the form of an @ symbol and followed by the annotation type. So when you declare the annotations, so you can assign the @ symbol and followed by the annotation type. So this is the basic things to be declared in the Java annotations. So this is the simplest form of annotation, nothing but a declaration. How to declare the annotation in Java. So in additionally, we can put the data within the parentheses after the name of the annotation. So how we can return the syntax? So everybody should write down that is the public @. So public is the, what is public? You can see everyone by using the annotation that is an @ symbol, that is the interface and followed by the annotation name. What is annotation name? That is my annotations. So in additionally, we can put with the parenthesis after the annotation name, that is the string, do something is a function. So this is the simple example of the syntax we are using in the annotation. And mainly there are 3 types of annotation in Java. It is very important. So one is the marker, second one is the single value, and the third one is multi-value, or we can also call it as a full value. So these are the 3 types of annotation in Java. It is very important. It can be asking for the second test and as well as it may be in the final exam. What is annotation? Explain the types of annotations in Java. The first one, we can move to a marker. So what is marker? So marker annotations take no parentheses. When you declare the marker annotations, so there is no parameters. Parenthesis not parameter. Parameter means there is no argument. So they are used to mark a Java element to be processed in the particular way. So we can using these marker annotations without using the parameter. So marker annotation do not containing any of the element except name. So you should give the name of the annotation without using parameters value. For an example, so public @ interface, and the name of the annotation is anyone? Marker annotation, anyone? What is annotation name?
Example.
Yes, example. So name of the annotation is example. So we cannot assigning any of the parameter. So it can be used as @ annotation name, that is an example. So whatever you write, any of the method or any of the function within the after the marker annotation. That is an at example. It doesn't containing any of the parameter. And public void any method, close it, write some code here and close it. So this is the example and the syntax of the a marker annotations. And what is the second one? Second is a single value, or we can also call it as a single element. So single element or a single value type annotations provide a single piece of data only, a single piece of data, only a one data, single piece of data only. So how the single data can be represented in the single value? By using equal symbol. So this can be represented with a data equal value pair. So always when you declare the data, it containing some of the value. So we can call it as it is a pair. And data equals to value pair or simply with the value only, means when you using the shortcut in syntax simply with the value only. So within a parenthesis. So how we can written? So you can see that in the red syntax, that is an at interface, and name of the annotation is my annotation. I can assigning a one integer value. So it is a single piece of data, single piece of data. And we can provide the default value also. Suppose in case I can assign it directly the default value of that particular single element or a single value. So how it can return? For an example, at interface my annotations. So int value default is 0. So in that case, when the value is coming to the any of your program, that value should be 0, because I have directly assigning the value of the single element is 0, that is default 0. Then how to apply a single value annotations? So suppose in case I have to give the value of that single piece of annotation. So at my annotation, so you can directly give the at my annotation within the parenthesis. So we can give value equal to 10. So the value can be maybe anything. So this is the single value type annotations are a single element annotations. And the third one, that is multi-value, or we can also call it as a full value annotation. So the multi-value annotations are used to pass the value. Pass the value means I have given some of the parameters. So to can pass the value to the multiple data members. So we can assigning the multiple data members. That is the multi-value. So this is, we can call it as a single value, means it is only containing only one piece of data. Here we can containing multiple data members. How will be written? At interface my annotations. So I can defining the value, that is an int value 1, string value 2, string value 3, means multiple data members can be passing the value. So how will we provide? So we can provide the default value also. We can give the specific, the variables, you can give some of the default value. I can assigning int value default is 1, string value to of function I can defining the value is null, and the string value 3 of default value is xyz. So in that case, when the program comes in the processing, the value of 1 is always 1, the string value always is null and the string value 3 of always is XYZ. So in that case, I can assigning the multiple value annotation to use to pass the value to the multiple data members. Then how to apply the multiple value annotations, how the value can assigning. So let us see the code to apply the multiple value annotations. So at my annotations, value 1 is equal to 10, value 2 is equal to Arun Kumar, and value 3 is equal to Shumaga. So this we can apply the multiple value annotations. So these are the 3 types of what? 3 types of annotation in Java. Any doubt? ಹಲೋ ಇದೀರೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ?
ಇದೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ 22, 23 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ? ನಾನು ಸೇರಿ 23 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 22 ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು. ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? 3 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ 22. ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 5 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೇ? ಅಲ್ಲ 6 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕತೆ? ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬೇಡ ಏನು ಅಂತ? ಒಂಚೂರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಬೇಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So all of you on the video. ಸಲ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇದೀರೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ? ನಂಬರ್ 12, 5, 23, 12 and 5, 21. 5 ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Register number 12, 25, 18, 13. Register number 13, 4 ಯಾರು? 13. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಇದೆಲ್ಲರದು ನೋಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು ನಾನು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. $27, $29, $28, $13. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಬೇಡ? 28 ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅದು? Who is 28? Register number 28. ಯಶವಂತ. ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಇದಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ ಮುಖ. 13 ಯಾರು? Who is 13? 13 and 18. Sixteen ಯಾರು? ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. 21. ಮಕ್ಳೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಆಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಏನಾರು ಡೌಟ್, ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಏನು?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳದೆ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಅದರ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಲಿಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಸತಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನೀವು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕೊನೆಗೂ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮನೋಜ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ಯಾ ಬಿಡು, ತಲೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕಂತ್ಯ. ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನೇ, ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯೇನಮ್ಮ?
ಸರ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಮುಂಚೆಗಿಂತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು? ಪವಿತ್ರ, ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಪವಿತ್ರ? ಓಕೆ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, so we can complete. There is a 3 types of annotation in Java. The first one is a marker, second one is marker annotations, and the second one is a single value annotations, and the third one is multi-value or full value annotations. So then we can move to the next topic, that is the how to declare the type of annotations is available in Java. So the first one, the annotation is declaration, should be start with the dash symbol, nothing but an @ symbol, and followed with the name of the keyword and also the annotations name. So this is the first rules to declare the annotation in Java. And the second one is the method declaration should not have any parameters. The third one, the method declaration should not have any throw classes. And the return types of the method should be any one of the following types. So that is primitive, string, class, enumeration data types, and array of the above types. So these are the types the method should be declared as annotations. And we can move to the built-in Java annotations. So there are several built-in annotation in Java. So some annotation can be applied to the Java code, but some of the annotation can be used as some of the other annotation. So built-in Java annotations used in the Java code. Which one? The first one is override. Second one is suppress warning. And third one is deprecated. So these are the three built-in annotations can be used as Java code. And another four, that's a built-in Java annotations used in other annotations. So first one is target, retination, inherited, and the fourth one is documented. So these are the built-in annotations used in the other annotations. Okay. So today I can stop here. So tomorrow we'll start with a built-in annotations used in the Java codes and used in other annotations, and how the Java custom annotations can be built. Okay, so today I can stop here. So tomorrow we'll start with the 11:05 AM. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಅಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಆಗ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿ 21 ಆಗಿದೆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್. ನಾನು ಸೇರಿ 21 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20 ಜನ, ಆಗ್ಲೇ 3 ಜನ ಹೋದ್ರು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಕೂರ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.